Hello, I'm Mandy Ballard, and I'm a resident of Gainesville. First off, I would like to thank Janine Lawson for listening to my concerns and providing me with resources regarding what I believe is a civil rights violation that has been happening to my children in Prince William County Public Schools. On Monday, January 31st, my principal called me and told me that my children were no longer allowed to attend school the same way they had attended school since August 26, 2021. 2006, on August 26, 2021. That is when they received a religious exemption from the school district's mask mandate. He told me that I would have to agree to allow school to start mitigating my children. I replied via email that I disagreed with the change and expressed my desire for my children to attend school normally and without bias. On February 1st, 2022, I dropped my children off at school despite them being the only 3 children out of several with either religious or medical exemption at their elementary school. And despite PWC's Regulation 275-2 making no differentiation in the treatment of religious exemptions from medical exemptions, they were the only 3 removed from their class and escorted out of their class into the front office for the entirety of the day. No others were taken from their class at all, to my knowledge. I sent an email to my principal and the district leadership to return my children to class with a 0 response until the next day, where they referenced me back to PWC 275-2. My children were then denied one day of in-person instructions. Discussions with other parents and other parents with religious exemptions and medical exemptions informed me that they too had declined changes, but their children were not removed from class. I was also informed by a fellow parent of the school that they had not altered the behavior toward students with medical exemptions. On February 1st, I wrote an email requesting an official explanation as to what prompted the sudden changes. Specifically, I wanted to know what the instructions to change originated from and what bias was used to justify the need of the changes. Additionally, I want explanation as to why my children were singled out. My questions were ignored by both Superintendent Dr. McCade and Associate Superintendent Jocelyn Hart. My principal, again, referred me to the regulation, but did not specify how we were in violation of the regulation that no longer exempt from it. On February 2nd, I was told that my children were no longer allowed to attend school and be marked as an unexcused absence unless I agreed with the school's condition. I felt forced, so I agreed to the change. I still have not received a response from either of those people, and I'm here tonight because this feels bad and it feels wrong, and I'm asking for help to getting answers to the questions and holding those people accountable. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Ross Carr,